Hello, my English students. Unit 7 reading with you, Mr. Saad Darwish. This video is revised by my English supervisor, Mr. Nabil Muhammad Ali Salman. Umraniya first English supervisor, Mrs. Iman Abdul Hamid Abdul Qadir Khattab. Giza General English Supervisor, Dr. Sana El Hawari. Unit 7 A Space Odyssey. Consultant. An expert in a subject whose job is to give advice about it. Director. Someone who decides how a play, film, etc. should be made. Physics. The science that deals with the structure of objects. Radar. Equipment that finds the position of things using radio waves. Technician. Someone who does practical work in science or technology. Foundation. An organization or a basic idea or a belief that something is based on. Interrupt. To stop someone while they are speaking or doing something. Threaten. To tell someone that you will hurt them if they don't do what you want. Is about do. To be ready to start doing something. Pressure. The force that a gas or liquid has when it's inside a container or a place. Emergency. An unexpected or dangerous situation that must be dealt immediately. Control. One of the parts of a machine that you use to make it work. Zero gravity. There is no gravity. Horrified. To be shocked and afraid too much. Language notes. Position. What would you do if you were in my position? Location. I want a suitable location for the new house. Developed. The United States of America is a developed country. Developing. Most of African countries are developing countries. Breathe. We breathe some fresh air when we go outside. Breath. He took a deep breath and jumped into the pool. Coast. I want to go to the north coast. Shore. Many people like to live by the seashore. Beach. I want to spend the summer on the nice beach. Arthur C. Clarke, 2001, A Space Odyssey. Listen to the text.
A Space Odyssey. Only two men were awake on the spaceship Discovery. The names were David Bowman and Frank Poole. The job was to look after the spaceship and the three other astronauts, who were sleeping during the long journey to the planet Saturn. Bowman and Poole were helped by HAL, an extremely intelligent computer. One morning, Paul was watching a video message that had been sent to him by his family on Earth. It was interrupted by Hal, who said that part AE-35 of the spaceship was about to fail. Part A-E-35 was important because it sent messages to Earth. Paul went outside the spaceship to replace the part. He was used to working in zero gravity, so he changed the part easily. However, when Bowman checked the old part later, he found nothing wrong. That afternoon, Hal told him that the new part AE-35 was also about to fail. The men were not used to hearing that there were problems with the spaceship, and they thought that this was strange, so they contacted Earth. They were told that something was wrong with Hal and that they should turn the computer off. Suddenly, they lost contact with Earth. Part A, E-35 was not working. Paul decided to replace the new part, AE-35, but while he was outside, the spaceship suddenly moved forward and hit him. He was killed. Bowman was horrified and wondered if Paul was killed by Hal. He decided to wake up the other astronauts, but to do this, he needed Hal's help. At first, Hal refused, but when Bowman threatened to cut Hal's wires, the computer finally agreed. Bowman started to wake up the other astronauts. Bowman was horrified and wondered if Poole was killed by Hal. He decided to wake up the other astronauts, but to do this, he needed Hal's help. At first, Hal refused, but when Bowman threatened to cut Hal's wires, the computer finally agreed. Bowman started to wake up the other astronauts. But suddenly he felt the inside of the spaceship become very cold. The pressure inside the spaceship was falling fast and all the air was disappearing. Bowman ran to an emergency room so he could breathe some oxygen. He now understood that the computer that had been built to help him was trying to kill him. He had to find Hal's controls so that he could turn off the computer.
Thanks, my students. Great regards, best wishes. And I hope to see you the next video, inshallah. Goodbye. Thank